Welcome to another week on Hubnut. Today's Monday, so we're actually starting tinkering on the very first day of the week. I'm here in Bella de Berlingo. I've been having a lot of discussion about what colour she is. You'll note when the sun's shining, the paint looks absolutely fantastic. And that's because it's a mica metallic. It's vert relevant is my terrible pronunciation. Howling wind green, but can also mean rainforest green. It's a beautiful colour. You'll see we've got some contrast going on. I've been going around with the rust inhibiting primer on a few iffy spots, some of which have developed while she's been in storage, I think. And I've ordered a little tub of top-up paint so I can do that in these bonnet holes where the paint has been chipped off at some point. And you'll notice I've got a wheel off today. I've just been topping up the gearbox fluid because when I did the hub work down here, inevitably I ended up pulling the drive shaft out of the gearbox, so we lost a bit of fluid. It was only maybe 200 mil, but that has now been topped up again, so I can refit the plastic cover. And yeah, I was just having a double check that everything is okay after the work. It's obviously been for an MOT, so all is good. So let's button this back up. We can get Bella back on her wheels. And before I forget again, we do have a Berlingo design, Berlingo multi-ace, because they are such practical vehicles available at the store. We couldn't quite match this green. This is the most spectacular green, so we've got Irish green available, or you can have it in black, and we've got some other colours available because why not? So yeah, if you want to celebrate our Berlingo along with us, head to the Hubnut store. We've got t-shirts and hoodies with this design available. Well, we're on to another day, and I'm out in Bella. Had a good run up to Corris today, which is awfully pleasant. There's water rushing around variously. It's a proper old mining sort of slate sort of a town. So I thought I might as well give you a bit of a look at what we're about. So we'll hop in. Good old Bella. We'll fire up and I'll give the camera a flip so you can see how lovely Corris is. I've still got something knocking somewhere. Hold on, I just need to, there we go, change the mic, because I need to be able to flip out the front window. So I think it's a lovely colour, isn't it? Let's go wider angle. There we go. And do that to a bit less dashboard. First challenge is getting out of this very tight car park. There's someone around here who likes low red Volkswagen estates. So we've got a little Polo bread van there, and then we should see something else on our way out. There's a primary school to my left, which obviously I will not be photographing, but yes, look, very low Volkswagen Passat estate. Diesel apparently. It must be on air or hydraulics, it's so low. So yeah, this is where Corris Railway is, but I'm never here when the railway is open. But I've just been to the little tea room down there, and little is the key word. There are about 6 people in it, and one of them a hubnutter. So hello again. Yeah, big church to the left, of course. And I'll keep filming because we're going to go across the new bridge down at Machuntleth. And we've waited a long time for that bridge. The old bridge, very lovely, but has flooded a number of times, and the diversion route to get around is enormous. So bizarrely, at this point we go back to national speed limit 60 miles an hour, which seems slightly mad. So we definitely make sure we're okay before we pull out here. And off we go. What a beautiful day for some travel, eh? But of course, it's another day not in the workshop. But I've got some filming to do on Desmond that may become a separate video on its own. So we'll see. But I think we're actually going camping in Bob tomorrow because the weather's lovely. Miss Hubnut has actually got 2 days off together. So we thought we might have a night away. So I think that's what we'll be doing. Of course, no aircon in Bella, so I've got to live with the noise of having all the windows open. But this is a spectacular part of the world. So much forestry around here. There was the Centre for Alternative Technology, but it has now closed. Let's do the window up a bit, just to cut out the wind noise from the mirror. Excellent mirrors, but they are quite big. But yeah, it's very nice to be out in Bella again. She's actually driving really nicely, pulling quite cleanly for Bella. Top end power still down a bit, but you know, just don't go there, just stay down the bottom of the rev range is fine. So yeah, a bit of a different feel to the diary this week. We just had that one little bit of tinkering yesterday, which was a useful opportunity for me to double check my work, having done quite a bit of work on Bella and not particularly trusting my mechanical skills, but yeah, everything was good. And then I went home, did some Rustville prep. So don't forget, Rustville show is at the British Motor Museum at Gaydon in Warwickshire on the 30th of August, and it's going to be great. I was doing the admin, I'm getting the guests lined up for the stage. It's all of the good times. It will be good. And we are running out of tickets for sale, so if you want to come, best thing to do is go to the British Motor Museum website and look for Rustville in their event calendar and buy your tickets. You buy your ticket from the museum and that's all you have to do. Then just turn up on the day. It doesn't matter what you turn up in. It doesn't matter if you have to change the car you've booked in. That's not a problem at all. Just come along. But if you're bringing a large vehicle, and there's a few buses rumoured to be coming, please do email connect at rustvilleshow.co.uk, just so we know, because obviously we're basing our parking numbers on cars, not buses. So that goes for any large vehicle. We had lorries, mechanical marvels with Jupiter the fire engine last year. Hoping lorry's going to come again. This time probably without the fire engine. You could probably do without that fuel bill, but very good to see them. I even had a ride in Jupiter around the site. I was very happy about that. But yeah, this is a lovely road. So behind me is the Mach Loop, where the jets come right through the valley, and very popular. But people want to know when to go and look at the planes come through the valley, and the truth is you don't really know. You just got to go up there, be prepared to sit there all day and potentially see nothing at all. Don't come on weekends. The military don't fly at weekends. Here's Pant Perfog. We're getting closer to the bridge. But yeah, huge thanks to everyone for watching along, leaving lovely comments. Yeah, it really is nice. The last fleet video did really nicely, and lots of very lovely supportive comments. Thank you. Comments are not always nice, but you lot are lovely, so thank you. So it's currently just coming up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be a couple of hours home. Got a couple of chores to do in Aberystwyth along the way, and yeah, another day will be gone, and then we're camping. So it might be a light tinkering week this week, which is kind of the problem. There's always so much stuff to do other than tinkering. I've still got the Daihatsu. Do I replace the strut tops on the Daihatsu? I think I probably should. While I'm in there, why not? I don't know anything about replacing strut tops, but how hard could it be? Yes, very. Yeah, you're right. So here we go. The road used to go off down to the right here, where this Ewok's going. But now we continue onto the new bridge. Been many years in the planning, this one. And I can't really show you, but the old bridge is down to the right hand side. But already we got roadworks on the new bridge, but I think only opened this year, maybe back end of last year. I don't come up this way very often anymore. And the typical first time I came across it was after picking up Tim's Merc. That was before Christmas, so yeah, it must have been back end of last year. Yeah, I think there is some damage to the fence down here. I think that's why we got the roadworks. So I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, the old bridge is off to our right. I can't really show you at the moment. But yeah, a big relief to finally have this bridge in place. So back in Machunklif at the moment, and this is where we bought Bella 3 years ago. So well done, Bella, for surviving that long, even if you've had quite frequent bursts of inactivity along the way. But yeah, Bella perfectly happy doing 20 mile an hour in third again, as a good diesel should. About 1300 RPM. And now we can get the speed up again. Gear change at 2,500 revs. 2.2 this time. Into fifth and away we go. And you forget, just this car just lopes along and the ride is just so comfortable. We've got the Dovey Osprey project is coming up on our right hand side, where we've got some breeding ospreys. Also a very good little cafe there. I think we did a Miss Hubnut video there at some point. Or possibly a grub nut. No, hub grub. That's the one. I'm going to stop doing those though, because most places we featured on a hub grub over on the Hub Notes channel have since gone out of business for whatever reason. So yeah, bit of a shame. I hope we're not a curse. It's now Friday and the week has unravelled slightly. I haven't made it back up the unit at all, really. But yeah, just going to collect Betty. Betty has been at Tim's Cambrian Classics for a few days for some welding work. We shall go and discuss exactly what was undertaken with the man right now. And in between, we did go camping in Bella and Bob, the dream team reunited. So that was lovely. It was quite hot, but yeah, very pleasant. So that was a couple of days away midweek with Miss Hubnut and Mini Hubnut. Little Miss Hubnut was revising hard for her final exam, so she stayed at home, and she's in that final exam right now. End of an era. School completed it, mate. So yeah, there's a lot going on family wise at the moment, but demands attention, and rightly so. But yeah, it was a really nice camp. I used the Jackery to do some cooking. This will be in the next actually no, it won't. It'll be in the integration we're doing that'll be in the Subaru test drive. I've got a Subaru test drive coming up. It's one of the pickups. Finally ticked one of those off. So yeah, there was that. So we did the cooking, we just chilled out. It was lovely. And I'll probably be chilling out this weekend as well. It is the Nürburgring 24-hour race, and I intend to watch as much of it as possible. I've got to do some hublet ferrying as well, so it's going to be a bit of a busy old time generally. But yeah, Bella and Bob work so well together. It was a real joy. But let's go and see what's been done to Betty while she's been at Cambrian Classics Limited. And here she is in the paint booth, such as it is. So yes, Betty is improved for another visit to Cambrian Classics. I think Betty's the only car Tim's happy to work on my fleet, possibly the Invacar, but you haven't actually touched that yet. One day.
I had to look at the fuel lines once, I went,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, the arch is now repaired. So what was crumbling metal is now actual metal again. And it's been painted, and I think what impresses me most is it's been painted with the correct paint that you were able to get mixed up.
Yeah, the supplier has all the international shades. So
wow.
Ford Australia is in their catalogue, and they're like, yep, there's a paint coat, bang, bang. Oh, there we are. That was
yeah, so that's good to know, because at some point I will have to paint the entire car. And it is the fetching shade of organza. But it turns out that's not all you've been doing while you've been here.
Yes,
I got a
polishing mop in my hand for...
I got a surprise because he's been buffing the headlamps as well. Yeah. So I need to find something to maintain
they were
this.
The same colour as the paintwork.
They were colour coordinated headlamps. Yeah. So that's now sorted, and she's looking lovely again. And look, getting a cat inspection as well. Very important. Yeah, get a cat inspection. So lovely, thank you very much. That's another small improvement on the fleet. Now there was one difficulty with this repair that I spotted, and I think I've mentioned on camera previously when I was poking in the hole, and that is...
It was full of foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound insulating foam, not expanding foam like poor Matt Furious's Crown Vic. This was put there by the factory just to deaden sound.
Ford did it quite a bit, and we had what was it, a Granada, was it? 80s Granada in that we did.
Oh yeah, that Mark
the late
II.
70s one. Mark II, that's it. And that was the same, that I had a load of foam in it.
Oh,
And
thanks, Ford.
Yeah, the thing is it's flammable.
Yeah.
Like with a lighter, we tested it and it goes up. So when welding, got to be really careful. So we cut it out to about here, and then dug out as much as we could with wires and picks and things like that. And then we drilled a hole.
Yeah.
Actually a grommet covered in sealant now.
Yeah.
But we drilled a hole so we could squirt water and blow anything out with an air line. Should anything catch fire. Just
keep an eye out for smoke.
Yeah, because it's a void in there, and there's no access whatsoever.
No.
So if the whole sill goes, then you're in Prime and Sam territory. So just by drilling a hole, it gave us access to spray the back of the repair with water as we were doing it. And,
brilliant. By the way, while we're here, you'll notice these wheels are really dirty. It's because I think I've got EBC green stuff pads on the back of this, and on the sad face, they make an awful lot of dust. So they're very good, but they do make a lot of dust. So gonna have to clean those up a bit. So yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And now it is Friday, and I see a Ford Sierra estate. Let's flip around the camera. Yeah, look at that, Ford Sierra estate. Give it a bit of zoom. Can you kind of see it? I can't really move the camera too much. I am driving a car, albeit in very slow traffic. But yeah, we're out in Bella again. Mild regret, but Bella has a stereo and zoom out again. Betty has aircon, so the decision was entertainment or comfort, and I went for the non-aircon option, which I'm slightly regretting now because it is really muggy, and we're not going fast enough to get any air moving, so unpleasant. And it's quite stormy today. There's some big downpours about. I think I might go for this lane, you know. I'm in an R, I'm approaching the Newport junction. Do I come off and go cross country? Probably adds half an hour to my journey, but keeps me moving. Or do I stick it out on the motorway? It's always difficult to know. But yeah, the boy's just been dropped off. He's off to Kent for a week, and the girl is staying with us. So hopefully we can get a bit more driving in, because she has now finished. They have both now finished school. They have completed it, mate. So very proud of both of them, really. Oh, this lane's going slow because people are trying to get into that lane, I see. Flip the camera. And there's that Sierra again. Don't know why he's got the hazards on. Gear, apparently. Nice. Headlamp wipers. Yummers. Rover 75. Oh, movement, fresh air. But yeah, this is kind of the end of the week, really. Again, not much time for the old tinkering. We've been too busy doing other things. But it is nice to be back in Bella again. But her clutch is quite juddery. The exhaust is knocking quite badly at times, especially when towing, when you're having to use the clutch a bit harder. So there may be another big job looming in Bella's future. And I know you're thinking, what on earth are you doing? But a new clutch may transform this. There's every chance it's still the original clutch. These cars are quite easy on their clutches, so that is a possibility. Yeah, I don't think I've got the appetite, because I've just come along this motorway, so I know the congestion continues quite a bit beyond here. So I think we'll go up the 449, Abergavenny, and the old Heads of the Valley Road. For a bit of a change, off towards Brecon, Lampeter, etc. So makes a bit of a change. But flip the camera again. We've got the Celtic Manor Resort up there. It's where they held the G7 Summit some years ago. Oh, I can use this lane. Oh, we'll use this lane then. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a Peugeot partner, but still body shell friends. And it's a later M54, but still, it's kind of nice to see one around. You don't see that many of them these days. Right, we're going to get ready for some full bore acceleration, HDI power. And there we go. Managed to avoid the exhaust clonk. And straight round to a red light. Ah well. But yeah, we'll finish it there. I've got quite a bit to do next week, so will definitely be some tinkering content. And potentially, well I say potentially, I've kind of booked it in. Off to collect another new car, because obviously I need more cars. Like a hole in the head, but still. This road's going down to one lane, so I need to get over here. But yes, at least we're moving. So yeah, stay tuned, there's quite a bit to do. The 2CV is going to be going to Sparrow, and I'm going to attempt to bodge up that oil cooler pipe. We think that may not have been caused by me. That may have been existent damage, but we somehow didn't notice before. So that adds some relief. I think the damage to one of the pipes is definitely caused by me. But the other one maybe not. So that means I was already driving around with a pipe that's hanging in on the edge, and I'm very well aware of the potential danger of having a car that suddenly has a catastrophic oil leak. So if there's any doubt about the success of my repair, and bear in mind it's not leaking yet, it already is actually oil tight, then yeah, I won't be driving. But I'm pretty confident. Lots of people in the comments suggesting using some JB Weld on that oil cooler line. Sorry, try and reduce the noise a little bit. Yeah, we'll give that a go on Ellie. I've got some stuff I need to do on Bella as well. I've got to look at this knocking exhaust. I don't know if the bottom engine mount's going, or if I've just got clutch judder because the clutch is ancient. I have had the clutch slip once on towing with Bob. It was a little provoked. I did something that triggers slip, but it definitely did slip a bit. So there may be a clutch in this vehicle's future. But oh, I can't show you. I can't flip it quick enough. Mark 1 Transit camper, just going down there. That little green blob that you just saw. Very, very nice. But yeah, otherwise I'm going to end that one there. I've got to get back. Then I'm going to watch the Nürburgring 24-hour race, and I think I'm going to make this video go live after the race is finished, concluded tomorrow afternoon. So let's hope they get more racing than last year when fog pretty much cancelled the race. I think they got 7 hours of racing in. But yeah, looking forward to it. Radio Le Mans do a really good job of the commentary. It's German footage with English commentary, and I just love it. It's one of my highlights of the year. So I'm off home to watch that, and yeah, I shall see you in a future video. Farewell. Oh, just quickly, I've just got a Citroen C3 Picasso in front of me. If you own a second gen Citroen C3 or a first gen DS3, check with Citroen, because they're doing a recall. They've actually told people not to drive those cars until they've had the airbag replaced. It's the classic Takata airbag recall. With an accident in France, some shrapnel ended up in some poor woman's face, so they're doing a big recall on all those cars to replace the airbags. So if you've got one, like I say, look for the Citroen socials. They've got links where you can check whether your car's affected. But like I say, their advice is not to drive the cars, which I'm sure is bottom covering exercise, but I thought I'd let you know. Anyway, that's that. See you all soon. Bye.